Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing our version of Disney's Dole Whip. Except ours is better because we're not using any refined sugar. So you ready? Let's get into this. For this recipe, we're going to need some Kroger Carbmaster milk, a little bit of half and half, some monk fruit sweetener, some large egg yolks, some canned crushed pineapples, a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon juice, some vanilla extract, and a pastry piper if you want to get that fancy Dole Whip swirl. If you'd like to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the fat, and the carbs. For our first step, we're going to put our egg yolks into a mixing bowl, and we're going to beat those really good, just to smooth them out. You're going to want to keep beating these until they start to lighten up a little bit and look nice and smooth. It's probably going to take about a minute or so. Once you got them looking like that, we're going to add in our monk fruit sweetener and our salt, and we're going to beat this again to combine it really well. You want to keep combining it until this starts looking smooth again and you don't see any granule bits of monk fruit sweetener floating around anywhere. And when you get done, it's going to look kind of like that. Next, we're going to add in our Carbmaster milk and our half and half, and we're going to mix that once again. And we're going to do that just to get everything to dissolve in. Shouldn't be able to feel anything chunky going on down here in the bottom. Next, we're going to take a medium saucepan, turn your heat up to about a medium, and we're going to pour our ice cream mix in here slowly. And what we want to do here is heat this to about 180 degrees to temper the eggs, and then we can take it off the heat. While you're heating this, it's a good idea to stir it every so often, just to make sure you don't get anything sticking to the bottom of your pans. While that's heating up, we can work on our pineapple mix. So you'll open up your blender, pour in your chunk pineapples, and pour in your lemon juice. And we're gonna blend this at about a medium speed for about 10-15 seconds or so. The main point is we don't want any chunkiness at all left in this. In fact, you really don't have to use chunk pineapples because of this, but I found I still get a better result starting with chunky stuff than starting with whole pieces. And once this gets done, we can just let it sit for a little bit here. Okay, once this reaches 180, we can go ahead and turn off the heat, and we're going to pour our mix back into a clean mixing bowl. At this point, you can mix in your vanilla extract, and we're going to put this in the refrigerator for a little while, let it cool down completely. You'll probably want to put those pineapples in there too. Once that cools down, we can go ahead and take the stuff out of the fridge, and now we're going to take our pineapple mix and our ice cream mix, and we're going to combine those in the blender. We're going to let the blender run on medium speed for about 30 seconds. Once that's done, we can pull this off, and we're going to pour our mix into our creamy pint, making sure that we don't fill past the scoopable max fill line right here. Next, all you got to do is pop on the lid, and we're going to put this in the freezer for at least 24 hours.
2,000 years later.
Alright, we've had that in the freezer overnight. Let's make some Dole Whip. We're going to remove this lid, drop our Dole Whip pint into the creamy pitcher, make sure it locks in there, throw on the lid, and snap it into place. Then we're going to turn on our machine, throw in the pitcher, and lock it into place. I want to make this whole thing, so I'm going to select full, and then we're going to set this on light ice cream. We're most likely going to respin this when we get done and add a little bit more liquid because we want this to have a soft serve consistency, not like regular ice cream. So let's go ahead and start this up. Now that that's done, let's take this off and check out our Dole Whip. Okay, let's take a look at this. And you can see that it's a little bit on the granule side. This is a very common thing that happens with these, and it can happen for a couple of reasons. First, it could mean that your freezer's too cold. To fix that, you would just leave your creamy pints out for about 10-15 minutes before you process them, and then you won't get that. Or you can just add a little bit of extra liquid in here and do a respin, and it'll come out just fine. In our case, we were going to put the liquid in anyway because we're trying to get this to go from ice cream to more of a soft serve ice cream. So we're going to put in a little bit more liquid than you normally would on a respin, just so we can get that consistency. So we're going to use a little bit more lemon juice. Pour that right in there. Be careful not to put too much in here. You can always respin it again if you needed to. Then we'll throw this lid on and we'll do a respin. And that looks much better. By the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about Joe's Phenomenal, you can watch a couple more videos or you can check us out online at joesphenomenal.com. I think you're going to really love this Dole Whip, and the best part is you're not going to have to worry too much about all that sugar. I think you're going to love it, and you're going to be amazed at how few calories are actually in this. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the Ninja Creami or the Ninja Foodie Power Blender that we use in this recipe, we do have Amazon affiliate links to those down in the description of the video. If you purchase anything through those links, we do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. I thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your busy day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you back again here really soon. So until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.